Good evening. My name is Carl Wurtzum, and tonight I'm going to take a bubble bath and listen to Enya. But enough about me. It's now time for the latest installment of Burk, Hurkly, P.I., The Shrinking Dick. In today's episode, we see our hero's first attempt at traveling through time and the sticky situations that ensue. It should run about 20 minutes, and if you don't like it, then fuck you. And now, Burk, Hurkly, P.I., The Shrinking Dick in Murder Minute.
I had spent the entire morning researching a case. It wasn't the case I was supposed to be working on. That one was boring and I hate it. It was a case I had botched 3 weeks earlier. I was looking for a way to redo it. Usually I let the past be past, but having a working time machine can change you. I was just hoping I wouldn't need that feature till I was much older. The case I was working on was the case of the college kill cult. It all started with a trip to the watch store.
Back here. Let me know if you need anything.
Just looking. I wasn't just looking. I was also breathing and thinking and smelling like I needed a shower. And I needed a lot of things. New tires, rent money, booze money, someone to look at this gaping wound on my thigh, but most of all, I needed a cool watch. I noticed that my acquaintance from barber school was always liking pictures of dudes with nice watches. They also had the common thread of being charming and well-established in their chosen field, but that sounded really hard, so I figured just a watch would be my ticket.
Anything that strikes your fancy?
Actually, yes, this box marked gently broken watches.
Oh, yes. Those watches no longer tell time. Some of them try.
What about this one? It looks brand new.
Oh, yes. That one is quite new, yet at the same time old, if I may offer a riddle.
Is it cursed?
Maybe.
How much do you want?
Nothing.
I'll take it.
Excellent.
I know it's cursed. Don't you think I know it's cursed? But it looks good on me. Plus, I figure it's probably a mild curse, like occasionally it would warp time, causing things to go backwards, and yup, it's happening. My instincts told me to chuck the thing, but my instincts and I are no longer on speaking terms since they didn't stop me from buying that NFT of a breakdancing chinchilla. See link below if interested. I wanted to have a shiny watch on in case a reporter took my picture. I had been solving cases like nobody's business, or like somebody's business that is doing really well, like the car wash on 8th Street, or the car wash on Burlington Avenue, or the car wash directly across from the street where the car wash on Burlington Avenue is. You get the picture. And I wanted to get my picture taken with my new watch.
Get in! There's been a homicide at Yuppieton College. One witness said gunshot, another said a bomb was detonated, another said he had the real answers but we'd have to pay him.
Let's go with the bomb angle. It's probably a college budget bomb, so let's check security tapes at hardware stores.
No, I'm afraid we don't give out security tapes.
Even
if you are an official detective whose badge is coming in the mail and has been for the last 2 years, sorry, can't be done.
Blast.
But, the security room door is slightly ajar, and oh look, I'm busy refilling the quarters in the cash register. Wink, wink.
Oh, I see. Wink, wink. I didn't see. I didn't know what he was going on about, so we left. Okay, what about the shooter angle? If I were a college student, where would I buy a gun?
There's an organic free-range gun store on 5th.
Bingo.
Hello, brethren. Namaste. Can I interest you in an AK-47?
Can it, Eckhart? I'm from the Department of Homeland Security, and I've got every reason to shut down this place and put you and your cohorts away for a long time.
Meditation sabbatical. Stellar.
Now show me your files. I want every purchase within the last 4 years.
Help yourself at one of our kiosks. Our files are as open as my relationships.
Ew.
Welcome to the gun log. Are you searching for guns listed as hunting, recreational, or murder weapon?
Murder weapon.
Checking on that. Okay, one murder weapon listed to Kelsey Holback.
Kelsey
Holback! Dum dum dum. Kelsey Holback was our landlady's daughter, and if I put her away, I'd lose my office space for sure. I was in no hurry to investigate her. And it's a good thing because just then my cursed watch decided to make everything go really, really slow.
What are you gonna do? I don't know. We could lose our office space.
Justice is blind, and so am I. See nothing, say nothing. That's my motto.
But what if she kills again?
Okay, fine, we'll nab her. We went to the girls' dorm room, but by then we had aged about 40 years.
Hello?
Hello, young lady. I've forgotten why I'm here. Can you change my diaper?
Oh, you sweet old man. Come in. Have a seat. I'm on a Zoom call with my online cult. They just had me murder some rich colonizer's grandson, and I want to hear who they want me to kill next.
Something smelled rotten, and it wasn't my field diaper, because I wasn't wearing a diaper. Just pants. Just pants.
What do you require of me, divine master?
What was that? You cut out for a second.
I said, what do you require of me, divine master? Who do you want me to kill next?
Okay. Your next hit will be the one they call Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson, the lobster guy?
Yes, he's dominating the would-be cult follower crowd right now. It's very annoying. I want him gone.
Whatever you say, divine master.
You can just call me Gabby, but whatever.
I sneaked into the bathroom and changed into a pair of yoga pants I found on the floor, then booked it for the tinkler.
Oh, okay. Bye, old guy.
Start her up, Marcel. We're going back in time.
Huh? What do you say?
I said...
Start her up, we're going back in time. We're going back in time to stop a college girl from falling for what at first probably seemed like a reasonable dogma, but in the end turns out to be a murderous ideology.
Ha! Good luck.
You're right. Impressionable people are always falling for some belief or another.
That they do.
But what if?
What if?
I explained to Marcel that I'd always wanted to start a cult, and since it was part of work, I could buy one of those incredibly fashionable white robes and write it off on my taxes.
Setting temporal destination for Rush Week Kelsey's freshman year.
Prosperity cult. Join the prosperity cult.
You'll prosper, we promise.
We heavily reference Joseph Campbell. It's really cool.
Man, this isn't working.
Hold on, I have a better idea. In 3, 2, 1.
Anything?
Not yet.
What if we...
Shut up. Okay, what's your idea?
Now I don't want to tell you.
I bribed the dumb dog with a treat, and he told me his plan, which I take credit for. Okay, if I beat you at beer pong, you have to join my cult.
Okay, but if I beat you, you have to make out with your dog.
Deal. I played beer pong with the intensity that I did when I was in college and had friends that invited me to play beer pong with them because I had friends and I went to parties. I was cool, okay?
Ah, come on.
This was the one for all the marbles or Pokemon cards or likes or whatever the modern social currency is. At last I was the victor, and it wasn't because my time-warping watch had slowed time allowing me to correct shots mid-air, but that did help.
So what's this cult? Do I have to wear a dumb outfit like you?
Rude, and no, it's simple. All you have to do is take an oath.
What is it?
An oath is an obligatory statement or a promise of intention.
Shut up. What's the oath?
Repeat after me. I, Kelsey Holvac, do hereby solemnly swear
I, Kelsey Holvac, do solemnly swear
to never murder some rich kid on a college campus,
to never murder some rich kid on a college campus,
or Jordan Peterson.
or George Peterson.
Close enough.
I think that went well.
Let's not speak too soon. I have a feeling right as we get back to present day, we'll find that the space-time continuum will be torn to shreds.
What makes you say that? We're practically like surgeons.
While I was playing beer pong, I stepped on a bug.
So what? It's probably fine.
So there we were, hurtling towards a present day that was bound to be a dystopian nightmare. What would it be? Giant humanoid ants that keep humans as slaves? Nazis win World War II and now we speak German? It was a case of cosmic Russian roulette.
Turning to the present day in 3, 2, 1.
See, nothing changed.
Marcel, you fool! Look around you! We're damned! Damned!
What is it?
Low-waisted women jeans are back in style.
Damn, I'm gonna miss those high-waisted mom jeans.
Yes, but there was something very Freudian about them. It's probably for the best.
See, that went off without a hitch.
Wait. Excuse me, ma'am. Who's the president?
Sie bestehen darauf, Englisch mit euch zu sprechen. Ich führte ich mich durch Behörden melden.
No!
Polizei, sperrt sie ein!
Wait, how did the Germans win World War II? We only went back to 2019.
I stepped on a bug, Marcel. All rules go out the window when time travelers step on a bug.
Well, if it isn't Turd Hurkly and his canine income poop.
Kelsey Holvac? You're a prison guard? And how come you're not speaking German?
I'm not a prison guard. I'm the Frau Freundin the Führer. The Führer's Freundin. I'm Hitler's girlfriend. And I'm trying with the German thing. You don't remember what you did to me, do you?
Beer pong? Look, I know this is a foreign concept to your generation, but losing is part of the game, sister.
Not that. After you two losers left in your piece of crap car, a green puddle of slime started bubbling and oozing.
Uh-oh.
Then an army of giant humanoid ants emerged and enslaved me and all of my party guests. They gave us the fountain of youth, but only so that they could obtain optimal slaves for eternity. Then took us back in time and made us step on our own bug-like humanoid ancestors. Then they took us to the future where they ruled everything. I was their slave for 1,000 years before I stole the time machine and went back in time to help Hitler win World War II.
I was getting tired of all this nonsense, so I took out my boink-nose bopper and banged the damn dupe hole. Blood blooped everywhere.
Rosebud.
Just then, my sexy watch started rewinding everything. Pretty soon, I was back where I started.
Back here. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I need something, all right. Get out here.
Okie dokie.
I got this cursed timepiece from you at the beginning of the episode. It's come in handy, strangely enough, but my time-traveling Jeep Grand Cherokee has a disastrous leak. Can you fix it for me?
I can take a look. Say, what's in it for me? First you want a free watch, now free work? What the buzz, dog?
I explained to him that I was a much younger man with the physical strength to overpower him and smash every clock in the store. At the same time, he started seeing things my way.
But I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. That leak is what gives you your clock power. Right now, you're functioning at 3,000 clock power. I fix it and you're down to a measly 25 clock power. Clock power.
Blast. That leak causes me a lot of problems.
There's beauty in the problems, young man. Always try to see the...
Yeah, whatever. I picked up a soft pack of Camels, because like I said, I'm hella cool. That's when she walked in. Burk Hurkly. Yes? Burk Hurkly P.I., the shrinking dick? Yes, and you are? I am Perfect Dove, and I have come with a message from my people. Hey, do you know anywhere I could get a nice bolo tie? Sorry, continue. Here is the message. The Great Spirit is not scared of you. The earth is not intimidated by your presence. The universe is not fragile. It will go on telling its stories with you or without you. So do not be afraid of your true self. Live in harmony with nature. But man does damage by nature, so don't be afraid to do a little damage. All in the aim of the greater good. You know, the whole time for war, time for peace thing? You get it. Oh, and don't smoke that crap. Here, Kinnick. Gives you power, not weakness. Kinnick, huh? Well, thank you, Miss Perfect Dove. Is there anything I can do for you? Oh, hey, you're not a dove, you're a pigeon. Shoo, get out of here. Filthy animal. I tried the Kinnick, and for starters, it didn't make me want to throw up. For nexters, it had a strange presence, like a spirit, that said,
What do you desire?
You mean besides $1 million?
Besides $1 million.
Well, I'd like to meet a woman who's both easy on the eyes and knows how to boil water, but I'll keep it realistic. I guess I'd like to do what the lady said and be true to my nature and do a little damage.
Right on, partner. Yeehaw.
Then it came to me. Get in.
Where we going?
When are we going? Early 80s, New York, the cesspool that spawned punk rock. Who the hell are you? Get in if you want to up. Yeah. We scooped up all the punk rockers we could think of. Iggy Pop, Jerry Only, Nina Hagen. Then we picked up some of the more conceptual punk rockers like Jim Jarmusch, Nikola Tesla, and Werner Herzog. Then we cruised all throughout history, making as big a mess as we could of the Space Time Continuum. We sailed on over to year 2222 and picked up a history book. Ants. Giant humanoid ants had taken over again.
Well, we tried.
I thought perhaps we weren't going to solve all of history today, so I went back to Murder Minute. The place, Yuppieton College. The time, 4:20. Tuesday afternoon, 5 minutes before the killing. The victim, Fredrickson Warbickson, the 13th. Son of the descendant of the guy who started a bead store in 1892. Yeah, beads. The perpetrator, Kelsey Holvac, impressionable daughter of our landlady. Our mission, stop the murder before it happens. But before that can happen, I had to figure out how to get out of this time loop my watch just threw us into. That's better. Now, according to my watch, it was 12 midnight, and the bloodstains were being vacuumed off the quad. Blast! Back in the Tinkler. Set dials to 425.
But Burk, that only gives us 30 seconds to stop the murder.
Question me again, and it'll be 425 and 29 seconds.
Setting destination to 4:25 and 29 seconds.
You see what you made me do?
There she is, run!
I ran like I hadn't run since I ate those warm oysters a mile from the nearest bathroom. I dove like I hadn't dove since I was trying to impress that hot lifeguard in 4th grade. And right as I dove, you guessed it, bullet time. I could see ripples come off the spinning bullet as it sailed towards me. You guessed it again. The bullet hit my watch, exploding and freeing me from bullet time and completely destroying my hopes of ever impressing my acquaintance from barber school.
You're under citizen's arrest!
It was part of a class project?
Nice try, but you're going away for a long time. Thanks for saving my life. Is there any way I could repay you? Well, I mean, besides money. Having put an attempted murderer behind bars, me and my talking dog were now 2 screen-printed beer koozies richer. We headed back to the office to move our stuff out.
Hello, and welcome to the Hotel California.
You are?
The new landlord. Old landlord was put away for conspiracy to commit murder. Call me El Doctor.
El Doctor, I love what you've done with the place.
I know, right?
The inside walls had been painted to look like the outside villa of a Spanish mission. Hidden throughout the mural were Hieronymus Bosch-style creatures sneaking giant eggs and riding swans. He also played the song Hotel California on repeat for the first 3 days of ownership. It was annoying. It was maddening. It was a little thin conceptually, but I was home. I opened up the new mini fridge, which was stocked to the brim with clam juice, and took a load off. What do you got there, Marcel?
It's an ant farm. I'm studying for their inevitable takeover.
Oh, hogwash. We got a solid 8 years before that happens. Minutes. We had a solid 8 minutes. The giant ants crawled out of the slime hole in single file and enslaved humanity that afternoon. And that, children, is how we became slaves to the ants.
Yay! Well, wasn't that mildly satisfying? As usual, I don't know. I have a life. But I'm sure you're just listening for the education aspect, aren't you? In the past 20 minutes, I learned how to open a locked safe. But that's alright. You do you. And stay tuned for next week's installment of Burk Hurkly, the Shrinking Dick.